And we're off.
All right.
MLB play.
Let's go.
Oh. Okay. Very nicely. Actually, I don't like this graphic. MLB.com.
Mm.
Oh, and it already has the fucking. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
real quick, we could just okay, so Detroit held on at the end. Who's the closer? I think this works best if I just ask you questions. Who's the closer for the Tigers, and do we like him?
I do not know the closer for the Tigers, but he did come in and pitch. Today, apparently his name is Foley, something Foley. Came in the ninth. Did not finish the ninth, but I saw the last like 3 innings of that game,
Okay.
and that was a good game. Got intense
Yeah,
in that.
bases loaded.
Yeah, got intense, and then that's when their closer came out. He's not really a strikeout guy, so that's concerning. Um, Not really. Never really heard of a closer that's not
Like, okay.
a strikeout guy. That's dominant like that. But his stats were good, and it's the reason why they had him starting in that ninth inning. So, but
All right.
it was a good game.
Yeah, bases
It,
loaded, and then Jason Hayward goes up,
uh-huh.
and I'm obviously rooting for the Astros because we're Dodger fans,
Of
and
course.
and I was like, wow, this is last time I saw Jason Hayward in a Dodgers uniform.
He
It
was
wasn't to, it wasn't
smacking.
to walk off, or would have been a walk off if he would have hit it,
Mhm.
because they were at home. But yeah, he fucking smacked one. Actually, I think I literally was at that game. But yeah, he hit one to put us up. When he was in a Dodger uniform. So I thought he was gonna do it again today, but no, hit it straight to first or something.
Yeah, he pissed on that baseball, dude. I thought it was down the line. I thought
Yeah,
Astros were gonna walk off, but no, it ended up going right into the first baseman's glove.
yeah.
Ball
So
game.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Um,
That series will go to 3.
yeah,
The,
Detroit, I'm
he,
excited
yeah,
for because when was the
yeah.
last time they were in the playoffs?
Probably
A minute.
since they were in the when they were in the World Series, probably like 2013, 2012. No, 2013 I think is when they won, or 2011. I don't know. It's one of those. No. They didn't win. They lost. No, but they went to the World Series.
Yeah. So postseason results. They're
Yeah.
currently up wins. Yeah, 2014
Yeah,
lost AL division.
2014. There you go. Yeah.
World Series is 2012.
Miggy strikes out looking to end the World Series. Crazy. Crazy. That's right. That's right.
Uh, KC beats Orioles 1-0. This is actually kind of a heartbreaker for me because, real quick side note, I lost the. So did we play for money in our fantasy baseball or was it for respect
Yeah,
only?
that was 25. It was 25, but I
Oh,
got you on the
$25.
25.
Oh, okay.
I got you on the
Um,
25. But go
yeah,
ahead.
so I lost, but I had a lot of players on both of these teams, so I was actually kind of plugged in on the Royals and
Really,
the
the
Orioles.
Royals?
I
Who'd you have on
had
the
I had
Royals?
Lugo, Dinger,
Oh yeah, Lugo was good this
fucking
year.
Garcia, the third baseman. I picked him up and dropped him like 5 times. Fuck, who else did I have? I think I had another dude too. Oh, the first baseman, the fucking Italian guy,
Oh, Vinny,
Montepino.
Vinny something.
Yay, fucking
But it's
Quanta
yeah,
something. That fucking guy. I had him when Walker went out, but then he ended up getting hurt. So
Yeah, that's right. That's
and then
right.
the Orioles, of course, I had Gunnar Henderson, and
Mm-hmm.
I had O'Hearn. I had the pitching. I had Rodriguez,
Oh, Grayson. Yep, yep,
and
yep,
there's
yep.
like a few dudes I picked up and dropped.
Carnage for them today. That's what I want to know. But that's a heartbreaker to lose at
One
home 1-0.
one yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, like
Damn.
especially when
Corbin Burns goes 8 innings for you? Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one to come back from, honestly. Can't get nothing? I'll put it up on ESPN.
okay, yeah.
But no, that's cool.
I mean, one walk,
Give me
0 for 3, 5 hits each. They each had 5 hits. I guess only the
just
Royals
one
were
team
able to,
got a job done. Yeah,
yeah,
with the runners in score position. Yep.
able to string them together.
That's baseball for you, man.
Um, okay, there's this girl.
What's up?
She has big titties and she always walks around giving her Betty.
Oh, bet.
You know what I'm talking about? She doesn't pop up on your timeline. She pops up on mine.
No, but I'm gonna need you to slide that over though.
Okay, let's see. What it's called?
Bet.
There we go. This.
Oh,
That's sponsored by DraftKings.
no, you did
My
not.
final day in Aruba, but I've got a really cool trip coming up
It
with
does
DraftKings.
this. This is
so
every video, every day.
stay tuned. Now let's get to the plays. We've got playoff baseball,
Now,
my absolute favorite time
are her bets
in
solid,
sports.
though?
And of course, I've got plays in the rest of the games that are going on today, starting with Corbin Burns of the Baltimore Orioles to go over 4.5 strikeouts.
That's all I. That's after this, I stopped listening. But check 3 strikeouts. Damn, she had over. She had over Corbin Burns 4.5 strike at 3 strikeouts. Anyway, yeah. So this one's gonna be crazy. So how does the wild card work? Is it 1-1-1?
That's the 3.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
1-1-1 or how does that?
That's a great question. No, I think all of them are at the home team
Okay, that makes.
card. Yeah, because I don't see why they would be going have it back and forth like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
Okay.
know. Baseball is like, let me see.
Okay, so yeah, so
Yeah, they're all at Baltimore
Baltimore.
for the wild card. So whoever's home team, they have it all 3 again. Yeah.
And then okay. So then yesterday there was 2 games being. Oh, anyway, so I lost the championship, and all my pitchers sucked. But anyway, that's a different. But I knew about this because of the fantasy baseball was that they had to do makeup games for Monday because a couple games got postponed last week, and then I guess they split the games, so the Diamondbacks got kicked out or were left out, which
Yeah.
honestly was what I wanted. I didn't want the Diamondbacks to make. They fucking
Yeah.
beat us last year. Was it last year? Or was it the? But
Yeah,
anyway,
but no, I think that was last year.
but yeah, regardless, it was a good call because those they were in this World Series last year, so better to just not have them.
Mm-hmm.
But people were upset because the Mets and celebrating after together. Saw that? Did you?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's pretty cringy, low key. But I mean, if I have no
I mean I also agree because I don't think
I have no
I would.
sympathy with Arizona though.
Yeah, but I
If
also don't. I saw people being like, "This is weird." Like, and I was thinking, like, have I seen like what would I expect Dodgers players and Giants players to do that? And like, I probably wouldn't. But
Yeah.
I feel like who like I'm just a fan who hates the Giants. These motherfuckers are like they know each other.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes there is beef. I don't. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
I think
For
we
sure.
forget that sometimes because then you watch like the All Star, game, and everyone's like hanging out, and you're like, wait a second.
Honestly, we're
I
at a point
fucking
where the Giants aren't that competitive to where it's
yeah,
like
true.
we would probably do that with the Giants, but we wouldn't be doing that if
With
it
the
was like
Padres.
the Padres. Yeah,
Yeah.
if we were like in San Diego,
Yeah, I
and
don't
we
think so. I
clinch and
wouldn't
we're
expect
playing
it.
together, like no, the Giants thing was way more reasonable
Oh,
to
real
happen
quick,
nowadays.
uh, Farhan Zaidi, the guy who used to be the Giants, used to work with Andy, right, with Friedman.
Yeah, yep.
He got
Right hand
fired
man.
at the Giants baseball
Hmm.
ops.
I love it.
Crazy. I
I
mean,
love it.
I
He
remember he was talking a lot of
sabotaged.
shit. Didn't
He
he talk shit?
sabotaged them.
Yeah, he's taking them out from the inside. Farhan Zaidi, I'm not quote.
He's gonna get picked up by a franchise quick though. I'm not. He'll have
Well,
a
what did
job.
he do? What did he even in that his whole time there? Didn't he have a quote where he was like in something years will be way better than the.
No, he's.
I remember when he got hired by the Giants, he like had a quote similar to the Machado about like, oh, we'll be
Oh well, what? Yeah, I remember
something
what
similar.
Machado said. Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
know what
okay.
Machado said, but whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway, so he's out. Buster Posey's the guy now, which is honestly that's just gonna lead them into
interesting.
the ground,
I
don't
mean,
you
I
think?
don't
Or do you
know.
think that's actually
Yeah,
gonna work though?
I don't know. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know how
say
that's
it's a
gonna work.
certainty. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a certainty that it's
Yeah,
gonna not work or work, but I'm just saying like it's not gonna. I don't know. It's a big risk, but I
yeah,
mean,
they're
but it
definitely
might
gonna.
work.
Yeah, they're gonna surround Buster Posey with a lot of people from the analytics scouts, this and that, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not gonna be like how it was with Zaidi. I'm sure he's got his own,
Hmm.
you know, it's more just him in
Yeah.
that kind of role. But I don't know what that does. But whatever, I don't care though. It's the
Yeah.
Giants.
I think the Giant. I think it's just. I feel like if it does work out badly, the Giants are gonna suck for a lot more years.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a sidetrack. So yeah. So the Mets Brewers. Mets won 1-0.
Hmm.
Are you scared of the
Another
Mets
great
winning?
game. No, no, I watched the beginning of this game. I think the Brewers are a better team. I think the Brewers win 2 games here and move on. I don't think the Mets have the pitching enough. I don't think they have the pitching. Luis Severino for the
Ah,
Mets, which is my guy. When I was in high school, that was my guy.
have
But
have Manet.
yeah, but he's not that good. Yeah.
Uh, Padres beat the Braves. But same thing. Padres have better pitching.
No, that's interesting. I didn't see any of this game besides the highlight of that these absolutely obliterating a baseball. Um, but uh, I mean, Chris Sale didn't pitch. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, he did, well he was supposed to pitch Sunday also or yesterday.
Mm. Yeah, so they're probably say he's for sure probably throwing tomorrow. I would assume. Um, this is gonna be a good series. I think it goes to 3 games as well. It's gonna come down to that third game. Um,
King. Tomorrow we have Tyler Holton versus Brown. Seth Lugo, Zach
Oh
Eflin.
wow.
I had both. Sean Manaea, Frankie Moore, Max Free.
Guess
So
not. What's up with Chris O? Sure.
you go. All right, man.
Oh yeah, he is out. He is out for the wild card. Yeesh. Never mind. This might be done tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, Braves are cooked.
Dodgers.
That's it right there. Yeah.
Friday. Oh, 5:38. Saturday. Oh, duh. No game scheduled for Friday. Saturday 5:38. Sunday 5:03. Perfect. It'll be Cowboys Sunday night and then Dodgers back and forth. Right, I think Cowboys play.
And then go back to the bracket. Who do we get the winner of? Oh,
Braves,
yeah.
Padres.
Uh-oh. As a Dodger fan, I want to see the Braves come back and win 2 games because we have a better chance against the Braves. Realistically, the Padres are a bad matchup.
Probably gonna.
Yeah.
That was.
Ignore your fucking wife.
Live scores. Start with. We get to start with the Cowboys today. Nice.
Go.
How do you feel after beating the Cowboys? I'm sorry, the Giants.
Obviously closer than I would have liked. Just I was texting you throughout the game a little bit, just expressing my thoughts on the game. Thursday night was a snooze fest.
It was pretty boring.
Just two undisciplined teams, just penalties all over the place.
Yes, a lot of penalties. I feel like the primetime games have had a lot of penalties. Pretty annoying.
Yeah, but I mean, both teams are just undisciplined, and the refs had a reason to be throwing flags. It wasn't like it was just
That's true.
it wasn't like controversial PIs. It wasn't those kind of like. No, it was just pre-snap penalties after the play. Annoying, but Dak did what he needed to do. Uh, we're gonna have some growing pains with that O line because they were getting cooked a little bit.
Yeah.
That D line from the Giants is probably the best unit on their whole team, so they're pretty good up there. So yeah, we're having trouble, and it's gonna be tough. I think the next 5 games for the Cowboys, absolute gauntlet, dude. If we make it out of here if we make it past the next 5 games being somewhere near 500,
Yeah, 5-5.
I'll be happy. I'll be happy.
5-5.
Yeah, I'll be happy. But I don't think I realistically don't think that's gonna be good. That's gonna happen. Mm-mm.
I think you're gonna have to probably you're gonna have to rely on the defense a little bit.
Yeah, but
a lot more, I think, because
yeah, that's not what we want, though. You know.
yeah. But I mean, because you also have okay, like we always talk about like offensive coordinators or like offenses building their offense and how it has like that has growing pains, right? So we're coach for the quarterback, whatever. I mean, assuming Mike Zimmer gets better as each week goes along, and I feel like the defense has kind of just been all over the place. Um, hopefully by the time you guys are out of this gauntlet, we have Steelers Sunday night.
Yeah, Steelers, and then I
And
think it's
Cowboys. Here we go. Got Steelers, and then you got Lions, Niners, which isn't as scary as maybe before. Falcons, Eagles. Right now you're what, 2-2?
2-2. Yep.
Gotta win.
Look, but all
Falcons,
those are
yeah.
bad matchups. All the are the
I mean, even
week.
the Commanders.
Like yeah, exactly. The week. I know exactly. That goes to what the next 7 games.
Ooh, Commanders. That's
7
fucking.
games, dude.
That's fucking Thanksgiving too.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Why do we have the morning game? What? We always have the middle one, the one that's at like 1.
Probably do have the.
That just said 10 a.m. Oh, so that's not
Wait, no, that.
okay. So oh, what's
Yeah.
going
See,
on?
look. So Detroit is gonna be at 9:30. Oh, this is one. I think Google's just having a.
It's all
That's
good.
that's lame. They should flex this out. I don't want Dolphins Packers for the night game.
Nah, but then all those matchups are bad matchups, man. Our O line, it's gonna be rough, man. Guyton's getting worked on that left side. BB's been all right at
Yeah, but
center,
that guy. Okay, but he was doing pretty
but
good against other teams. I think the Giants do have a pretty good.
yeah, but
He's-
against good pass rushers, he's getting worked, and that was Thibodeau. Just imagine. Oh, you best believe
Thibodeau's pretty.
T.J. Watt. No, he ain't no T.J. Watt. He's not Aiden Hutchinson. He's not Nick Bosa. I'm naming players for
You-
each week. Matthew Judon for the Falcons. We got Jalen Carter on the Eagles. Daniil Hunter on the Texans. Like, what are we
Well,
talking
Carter
about?
lines
Those are
up in the
all
middle.
bad matchups.
But maybe okay. So this is another thing. Though the Steelers are a lot like the Giants, and that it's hard for them to score 20 points. You know what I mean? And regardless of
Yeah.
if your team gets the ball, let's say how many times do teams get a ball in a game? So like let's just say
How many possessions did they get?
yeah, if your team gets to
I'm
let's
sure
just
you
for
got
example, if your team gets to
Sure.
like 12 possessions a game, right? Like 3 a quarter. No, probably more than. But anyway, you guys just have to score 6 times. You know what I mean? Whether it's field goal or touchdown. Hopefully, like at least twice, it's a touchdown, and even if the rest are field goals. Do you really think Justin Fields in prime time?
That's at Pittsburgh though.
I mean
think
I like
that
Fields.
contributes.
I love Fields. I'm a big
contributes too.
Fields head. But
And what do they have? A good running game. Najee Harris. They got that Warren kid.
I think they're hurt, dude.
Oh.
I think they're hurt. I think
both of
Ford
them?
is hurt. I think let's Steelers. Oh my god, dude, that should say headshot. Russell Wilson, headshot Russell Wilson. I thought they were like they like murdered him just to make sure he doesn't play. There we go. Oh, bitch, there's no. Okay, guard, injured reserve. Guard, questionable. Highsmith, linebacker, out. Jalen Warren is who I was thinking of. Jalen Warren, questionable. Yeah, this is all October. Cordell Patterson is questionable. Got a, I mean, another offensive tackle out. So like, they got. I'm just saying. I think it's hard. Let's see. They scored 18 against the Falcons and won. They scored 13 against the Broncos and won. They scored 20 against the Chargers and won. They scored 24 where they were down most of this game against the Colts. Fields was trying to bring them back in, and then Joe Flacco came in. I feel like Joe Flacco saved them. He threw like 2 touchdowns, like specifics. But anyway, I just think if your team can score a lot of points, you know what I mean? In theory, they do. They should, whatever. And I get that the Steelers' defense is good, but I mean, great. But like after a while, like something's got to give. You know what I mean? And I just don't see I just don't see Justin Fields being up 2 touchdowns in Pittsburgh Sunday night. Chris Collins was just being Justin Fields. I don't know, man. Whatever,
Look, I don't think. I don't know.
I can't believe I'm higher on the Cowboys than you are for this game. But I mean, yeah.
What didn't you get? We have no run game. Everything's on deck. They're just gonna be sitting there waiting. TJ Watt's gonna be feasting because they know we can't run. We're nothing but pass. Those are all bad matchups.
Yeah, but Dak's
Those
a
are
good
all bad
quarterback.
matchups. I know he is, but he doesn't have a good O line. It's probably the weakest O line he's had in his career.
Yeah, I mean, against the Saints, you guys only put up 19. But you're 33, 25, and 20. Or 20. Yeah, that's.
Ravens garbage time.
Yeah, that's
25
true.
points. So nah. No, it's not
All
looking
right,
good.
well.
Those next 7 games. It's not looking good.
Well, so then what? I still.
Yeah, through 4 weeks. Yeah, yeah,
Playoffs.
as of right now. Question mark.
Are we on week 5? Oh, we're doing week 4. Reacting to week 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last week we had them.
As we
Frauds? We had them in frauds, question?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Giants are probably done. They're done.
Yeah, Giants are out. They're out of there.
Last week we
Or oh, yeah, they gotta go. Yeah. And then they lose this week. I think yeah, we can cross them off.
Saints fell.
We can have a funeral for them. This is a good game.
Yeah, so notably in the game before where they lost to the Eagles, their center got hurt and that fucked up a lot of their shit. They're still playing with the backup center. They looked a lot better. Able to talking about the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
And they looked pretty good. Where am I gonna put them? After being 2-2 in a game where
Frauds.
they're not frauds. No, that's they're at least frisky. The Falcons are also okay. You know what? Let's do this.
I said it. I called it. The Falcons would win. Falcons are a better team.
There was a PI. They're both 2-2.
Falcons are a better team though. They're a better 2-2.
Saints have the Chiefs. Oh, I don't know that. They have the Chiefs, Bucks, and then I think it's easy.
Nope. Chargers, they probably get smacked.
They go 2-4.
And then the Falcons again.
They go 2-4, right? They beat the Broncos. They beat the Chargers. They beat the Panthers. And now they're 5-4. They get revenge on the Falcons, and they're 6-4. By then, the Browns are probably on Jameis Winston. Coach is fired. I don't know. Rams, I don't know. Then they got the Giants. I mean, they can squeeze it. Nah, they're kind of in the corner here.
Yeah, they're frisky.
Yeah, they're frisky. We'll put them in frisky. Derek Carr looked good. I mean, honestly, it just came down to a PI on a defense.
Frauds. I'm leaning frauds though, but I'm okay with frisky just because
Yeah, we gotta
how
do frisky.
good they looked in the first 2 weeks. But
I'm.
Falcons got to be right there in front of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, they're
In
next
front,
to each
though.
other. Okay, yeah, because they won.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, that was a good ass game. If anybody's watching and didn't watch it, at least watch the highlights because there was a lot of good shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Carr looked good again. He looked better.
But
But yeah, they just couldn't hold it. Defense couldn't hold it. They scored too fast. And they also had other missed opportunities.
but that's NFC South football right there, right?
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. At least this is a better version of the NFC South, where before it would
Oh,
just
for
be,
sure. Oh,
like,
this is way better
depression.
football than last year, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll take
So-
this any day. Yep.
Yeah, and then the Falcons look better. Their defense looked pretty good, actually. I thought their defense was gonna be worse, but I guess Judon did help a lot.
I like their defense long run. If they're healthy, if they're all healthy, which I think they are, but they might be missing somebody.
Let's do
But
this.
for the most part, they're.
Look at the Falcons schedule. Okay, so they got the Buccaneers on Thursday. Good game. If they beat the Buccaneers,
Oh,
they beat the Buccaneers this Thursday.
I think they all split with each other though. Like
They-
I think
they
they,
be-
all go 1-1. So
If they beat the Buccaneers, they have to trade Penix to the Raiders for Devontae Adams and a second rounder.
No, they won't do that.
They have to do that. You have to go all in. Like if you're beating the Bucks, and then next you got
That-
Panthers, Seahawks, and then Bucks
that
again.
sounds good. That sounds good, and I'm rooting for you, dude.
You
Like,
have to.
truly. I
You
am.
have to get
I hope
Penix.
that happens because that's just good football. I would be excited for you, and I'll make the Raiders my AFC team. But I don't think that happens. So
No, I mean either. I don't think the Falcons even have
I hope
space to
so,
do
though.
that. But that would be
Exactly.
that would be pretty dope place to land. If I'm Devontae, I feel like outsides wins, and then the GM could be like, "Oh, I mean, I traded for Penix as insurance, and because I knew they would trade Devontae." Type thing, as a ace up my sleeve. Now we have Drake London, Devontae, Bijan. Kirk is looking a lot better.
I think, dude, I think they would have to ask for Drake London. Okay.
They wouldn't. I don't think they could. That's not worth it. Falcons wouldn't. I mean, I think the report was literally like a
Because
second
you're
rounder.
gonna have to.
They were asking for a second
Exactly.
rounder only, like
There's
that
no
and something
way.
else.
There's no way. There's no way that's true.
Yeah, no, I mean,
If that's what happens,
he's a 32-year-old fucking receiver.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
he's
still one of the
good. He's
highest
great.
paid and still one of the best.
Yeah, but I mean, in value theory, like that's why you could only get a set. We traded like 2 firsts for him.
But there's no drop in his game though. As he's gotten older, there's no drop.
I
I'm
still
sure
think
there's other
I think
receivers
Penix,
that have been in
Devontae
this
straight up.
situation, but every year, nah.
Penix, Devontae straight up is worth for the Falcons, in my opinion.
No, the Falcons would have to agree to pay like I don't know a nice chunk of whatever the Raiders own.
Yeah, sure, and then Devontae Penix straight up.
Raider, I don't know.
Anyway,
Probably
so
not
yeah,
gonna happen
frisky.
though. I like it though. I like that though.
It would be like a reverse draft day.
It would have been as if the draft actually happened.
Yeah.
If like
yeah.
how it should have went down on draft day, just someone missed a phone call that day. Oh.
Except that not throwing it. But whatever. Bengals, Panthers. I think the Panthers are gonna suck still. They were only good against the Raiders. So I'm gonna look for the Panthers and I'll put them in cross off. And the Bengals are probably still also a cross off. I think there's no way
we never had him in cross off. What?
Did we not have them in cross off last week?
No. And if
We had them. We had them in ...
Oh,
Okay, we'll keep them in
yeah. ...
then. Let's just look at their schedule.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Oh, they
for
play
sure.
the Ravens on Sunday. We're red hot. Like they finally know what they're doing. And then they got the red hot Giants after that. But well, then they got, so then let's say they lose to the
At
Ravens.
least they balance each other out there, and then you get the Browns.
They
That's
go
a
1-5.
win.
Then they go what, 3-5, 4-5, 5-5. I don't see. I don't think.
Yeah.
We'll put them at the very front of the ...
Yeah, because the Giants will be the last team on ...
Yeah. Okay.
Let's be honest.
Next game, Rams Bears. Bears look good. Defense look good. I think the Rams.
The Rams are depleted, bro.
They're depleted. They also had one of those like, we're gonna put all of our being into beating the night, even though we're gonna suck. Have no play. So they did look a little gassed out there, but I mean, yeah. I don't even know.
Yeah, pull up Caleb's stats.
Yeah, we're pulling up the stats. 157 and a touch. Nice. DeAndre had he broke one for a touchdown. And Moore had a touchdown. I mean, I have this guy on fantasy. Activate.
Well, it seems like they figured out who DeAndre Swift is.
Yeah.
I forgot they had him on the roster. Damn.
He broke one for, we'll see. Yeah. That was good. I will put Bears back in fun.
Who's their next few games? Real quick. The Bears. That was their first win, right? Or was that their second one? That was their second one. No, that was their second one. Titans when
oh, yes.
threw the ball to the other team.
Yeah, so that's the second one.
Wow, then they get the Panthers. Wow,
then
they're
they
about
get
to
the
be above
Jaguars.
500. Oh my God, they're gonna be 2 games over 500.
Juggernaut. You haven't seen Dune 2, huh? Anyway, they Jaden Daniels thing is, but I think the Raiders have like
never gonna be a Raider, bro.
I know, but he wanted to be. He's like, of players who like clearly kind of liked the idea of being a Raider. Like I think he was one of.
Oh, I'm sure he wanted to for AP.
And then CJ Stroud was also one who like liked the idea of being a Raider. Like the Raiders draft class, like are going we're Hall of Fame in players that want it.
That you guys should have got him.
Yeah.
Should have got him.
Going Hall of Fame draft classes on. But yeah, I mean this exciting couple. Cardinals are sliding. Patriots are probably the worst.
No, the Panthers. They're a close second though.
Second, yeah.
No,
I don't think they make him make playoffs.
The Jaguars might be better than the Patriots, or the Patriots might be better than the Jags.
Yeah, especially if they make a quarterback change and it actually works. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
We'll
Bears are nice.
Bears are fun.
Bears are fun. Yep.
That's good. They fucking Rams are just depleted.
Yeah, hopefully they get Cup or Nakua back. Are they out for the season or just out?
For a while.
For a while, I don't know. Yeah, let's leave them there until we know if Cup's out for the year. If he comes back, they might make a run. If Nakua comes back, they might make a run.
Packers. LA, which
Oh yeah, it's a Raider home game for sure. Yeah, they're gonna be away there.
Packers, Raiders, Vikings,
I'll be ready for the Twitter
Seahawks.
fights outside of
Yeah.
SoFi walking on the parking lot. You can always count on that when a Raiders, Rams, Chargers, Rams, Chargers, Raiders, Cowboys,
Raiders.
Rams, Cowboys, Charger.
All the
Oh,
feet.
you count on it. Niners. Oh, how did I forget the Niners? Come on.
Bang bang. Yeah, I think they're
Raiders
done.
the
They
same way.
1-3,
Yeah.
1-4.
Yeah, flip a coin on that one. See if Devontae's still on the team by then.
Yeah, 2-5.
Wait, when's the NFL trade deadline? Why do I never know that?
I feel like
October already? This month?
it is. You looked it up.
Or, no, I don't know.
Hey. Oh, it's Halloween.
Oh, wow.
Oh, 2024 trade deadline is
what?
November 5th.
Okay. Oh,
NFL owners approved on Tuesday an amendment to push the 2024 trading deadline to the Tuesday after Week 9 games.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Previously, the trade deadline was Tuesday after Week 8. When the league moved to a 17-game schedule for the deadline was adjusted to accommodate a longer season, so that's why they moved it.
Gotcha.
The Pittsburgh.
Of course.
Winner. Okay. Chicago. Here we go. Matthew Stafford showed in the red zone for Chicago. With a banged up offensive line, Sean McVay wisely leaned on Stafford's passing prowess on Sunday, but rendered youth. And the Rams coach didn't have enough trust in the run game. Banged up offensive line, especially drives, maybe had more faith. After all, the Rams' lone touchdown Sunday came on. That was one of the 3 red zone plays called by McVay on Sunday. A few more runs may make the difference for a tough day in Chicago. I mean, Chicago. Who does the DVOA?
I don't know. What is that? DVOA.
Outsider. Like a. Football Outsiders was a website started in July 2003, which focused on advanced statistic analysis of the NFL. Okay. I guess it just gives like a weighted. Gives a weighted. Like their weighted ranking on offense, defense, and overall. Kind of like when you're playing Madden and it gives you. But it's yes, here we go. Defense adjusted value over average calculates a team's success based on down and distance of each play during the season. Then calculates how much more or less successful each team is compared to the league average. According to Football Outsiders, DVOA breaks down every single play of the NFL season, how much success offensive players achieve in a specific situation compared to the league average, and that adjusted for the strength of the opponent. Football has one objective: to get to the end zone, and ways to achieve that by gaining yards and getting goals need to be balanced and players' value or team's performance. How the fuck do I get outside? trying to find. True media. Football Prime.
Ten.
What? Titans are number one? That doesn't make sense. Oh look, they have Tom Brady. They have
Nice.
Titans are first.
Oh wow, it's just based off of defensive yards. Get wild.
Yeah, that's why it's lame. Like
I mean, that's still a good thing. Scoring defense. I mean, they're giving you a lot right there. And it's still how good their defense
let's
is.
do
Yeah, I
points
don't
allowed
think
per
that.
game. After 4 games, is that enough? Ravens, Cowboys, Bears, or
The Bears defense is not that good yet.
I mean, they've. I guess they beat the Titans and they. Vikings, Packers. I
Had
honestly
a
I don't
good
know.
game.
This was good. Jordan Love almost came back.
Mm-hmm.
Solid display of that coming back or whatever. We had.
Typical empty calories, as the great
I mean,
Shannon Sharp would say.
they got
It's as
close to
simple
it
as
though.
that. No, yeah, so did the Cowboys.
They got close to coming
But
back, but then he got
no.
picked off. Um, what I will say though, why would you bring back Jordan Love for the Vikings? He did. They're probably gonna lose any.
Just give themselves a better chance.
I mean,
That's
but
it.
is there a quarterback controversy because Jordan Love is now 0-2?
No,
Malik Willis is 2. No.
Nobody cares.
I'm kidding. I
What
saw
does
two.
Mac Tomlin say? We do not care. Oh, that's what. Dude, Mike Tomlin
How
has the greatest
often
moments, man.
do and teams make porno? Not. Here we go. We break down the history of 4-0 teams and current odds for 4-0 teams. Oh, did I just come across a fucking?
Yeah, bookmark that. It's literally called playoff status as well.
Yeah,
That's great. That's just phenomenal work. Whoever created this website. That's funny.
All right, Vikings are fucking first. Let's go. But what makes them above the Chiefs is what. How far is your team going to proceed in the playoffs? The NFL postseason probability table presents the
Probably their
possibility
health. I mean,
all future
yeah.
relative team strength. Pick a
Chiefs
team
are
to
hurt.
proceed to. Oh, so I can press a team.
Oh wow.
11%. 7% division win.
I don't know. Look at the Saints. According to whoever's behind this website,
Oh no.
62% no playoffs.
I don't want to put the Vikings in no doubters then. Shit, well the
Let's get
Niners
let,
are also 61.
one more. Let's let them go one more, dude. Because the Niners are done. Or wait.
The Niners are 2-2.
Oh my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Your team is under that. They're also. So this is okay. According to this one, 7. Okay, this
We're
is a
at
playoff picture right now.
65%.
Vikings, Bucks, Bucks, Commanders, and the Lions are the 5th seed. That means there's 3 NFC South teams right now.
Oh yeah.
The Bucks, Lions, and
We talked
Saints.
about that last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
I picked it. I haven't.
Yeah, it was too early. Yeah, we did it. It was too early.
Anyway, I mean, okay then. I mean, I kind of want to.
I mean, yeah, the way they're playing, no doubters is fine with me.
Okay. I mean,
Sam
fucking
Darnold
Flores,
is
dude.
taking care of the ball.
Fucking Flores
Aaron
is looking.
Jones is.
They
Kevin
got the Jets
O'Connell is
coming up.
calling a
I
good
think
game too.
they got the Jets in London. Aaron Rodgers might die. He's probably gonna be like, if I stay up a whole day and I run back and forth on the plane, technically my body doesn't. As long as I'm running while we're on the plane, then my internal clock won't. I won't have jet lag and then he's just gonna because they're gonna blitz the shit out of him, and he looked terrible.
Mm.
Yesterday, 2 days ago.
Yeah, that O line's gonna have their hands full for sure.
And he's gonna take some hits, and I mean they fucking lost to the Broncos.
Yeah, the weather looked like crap, and it just came down to, whose field goal kicker can make it
Yeah,
in the rain.
but I mean the Broncos do I think have a pretty good. Yeah, he just didn't want to get hit. He was like quickly startled.
Yeah, it'll be the same thing in London. It's a
Yeah.
tough game.
So then, um, and the Packers, they're at 61%. Honestly, I have all the faith in Matt. They got the Rams. They got the Cardinals. But then they got the Jaguars. The Texans are kind of shaky, to be honest. I'm not too confident in the Texans. So I think we're Vikings. I have them.
See, no, cause it gets tough, cause you have the Lions in there, and I think from the 3 teams, the Packers are the third
Could still make
as
the
it
play. I
stands.
mean, I think they look
Yeah, but
back
this
to
is
the
off of 4 weeks though. This
yeah.
is off of 4 weeks.
If you're picking okay, looking at what you're looking at right now, we have 3 teams from the NFC South, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I had to pick who's actually gonna fill those last 2 spots, I think it's more likely The Niners,
Packers,
Cowboys,
Falcons,
or the Packers. I don't think the Falcons. I mean, maybe they do, but I'm saying it's kind of. If I had to bet my life on it, I would not.
or Commanders,
Well, the Commanders are winning the division.
but they're not. See, I'm not going off that.
Oh well, I was just
I'm
going
like
based off the thing, but okay, sure.
realistically.
Even if the okay, then if the Commanders, even if the Commanders and Cowboys switch, I think the Eagles are done. I don't know. I just do. I think there's so many problems going on over there. But even if the Commanders and Cowboys switch, it's still gonna be just two teams from. And I think the
Yeah,
Packers.
and that means only one team. Then that means two teams from the NFC South
Yeah,
and
and
two
then
teams from the NFC North. So that's Vikings, Lions. No, the Commanders make it. I think maybe the Commanders make it. The way they look after 4 weeks, I'll take the Commanders over the Saints right now.
okay, but you're saying okay, yeah, okay, fine, I agree with you. But then the Packers, you don't see the Packers,
No, I think the Commanders are better than the Packers.
and you think the Commanders are better than the Saints. I mean, you think the Saints are better than the Packers too.
Probably that's a good game. Falcons, that's a good game too.
Okay, well, all that to say, so you think they're fine in the playoffs or they're not good?
Not yet, frisky, because Jordan Love's got to dial back in. If he comes back and does what we think he can do, like last season, then yeah, we'll go from there. But
All right,
after 4 weeks,
we'll know about them
we're
after
right there.
the Texans because by then they should be 4-2 heading into the Texans.
Yeah. Then that'll be a. They should flex that to a prime time. My God.
But then you're also Cowboys are also.
See, is this after 4 weeks?
I think I like the Packers. I think I like more what I've seen after 4.
I mean, the Cowboys don't have a Vikings and Lions in their division either. We gotta play
Yeah,
that into account as
so
well.
assuming the Cowboys aren't gonna, who knows? Maybe Jaden Daniels falls off.
No, because look, it looks like if you're 9-8, you might win the NFC East. That's what it's shaping up to be. So that yeah,
And then it might only end up being one from the.
exactly.
But if it is one team from the East, then it's 3 teams from the North.
No, they might be able to swap that with the NFC South too.
Yeah, the Saints.
They might split it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like okay, this is actually I'm very intrigued. Um, all right, Packers, Vikings, Jaguars, Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Colts, Bears, because they just.
oh no, Colts, Jaguars in Jacksonville. It's Joe Flacco time. I'm all in on Joe Flacco.
I mean, they have a soft. I mean, Bears, Patriots. I mean, maybe those might be the only 2 wins all season. Man,
Texans.
they're no doubters, man.
They're looking shaky to me. I don't really.
Look at their record and look at their
They're
division.
3-1.
They're no doubt winning their division.
I think the Colts are better with Flacco than with Red. Too much of an experiment. Too much of an experiment for the future, and then you put in Flacco, and it's like, all right, we gotta like.
I mean, Flacco's gonna give you a chance. I mean,
Yeah,
simple.
or no doubt. At the very end, though, they're just it looks sussy. I mean, you shouldn't. It's a division game, so I understand. But I feel like if Trevor Lawrence would have made a couple throws, it would have. He missed a and would have made those. I feel like there might have been a chance that. Like the second one, like 2 or 3. Trade him to the Raiders, dude.
They just paid him too.
Yeah, they just paid.
That's the crazy part. So that's why Doug Peterson out of there.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Belichick's gonna be. Belichick's gonna.
Colts.
Steelers, Colts. Flacco, baby.
Joe Flacco buff, man.
Risky. I like this. Right next to.
Their defense is pretty
Shaky.
sketch.
Yeah.
But
They're relying on that rookie defensive lineman Latu or something. And he kind of.
UCLA, baby.
Yeah. He looked good actually. Steelers. I mean, they're back to this. Steelers are one. Ravens are hot as fuck right now. Back. I mean, they might be tied with the Ravens if the Cowboys beat them on Sunday. So, I still think they have.
Yeah. Agreed.
But Justin Fields wasn't looking too bad. In the effort to make the comeback. He was using better than he. There is some optimism. Well, he put it where only.
Yeah, a little back shoulder kind of.
Here's.
Shannon Sharp. While we're playing, go ahead.
The list of Steelers quarterbacks who have thrown for 300 yards and a touchdown since Ben Roethlisberger retired. Long list. Justin Fields took Fields 4 games to accomplish what no other Steelers quarterback included another former first-round quarterback.
And if they start getting him involved, oof.
Quarterback accuracy and average separation. Crazy. So they act so okay. You're in this corner, you're good. Corner, both really bad. So average separation. How odd the x-axis is how much separation the wide receiver defender, and up and down the y-axis how accurate your quarterback is. Jaden Daniels has best receiver, giving them. Next after that would be somewhat different.
Oh wow.
But where the fuck is Justin Fields? Average separation. Look how low it is, but Justin above at least. That's what
Interesting.
had
Real
I thought.
quick, real quick, what I was gonna say. Shannon brought up a good point the other day. This was a few days ago, but he goes. Mike Tomlin hasn't came out and like confirmed or said clearly, hey, Justin Fields is gonna be our quarterback for the rest of the season. I don't know if he has since Sunday or whatever, but he hasn't done that because he's saving the outside noise for if he does say that. Okay, well, are you gonna pay him? What are you gonna do with Russ? All that outside talk, he's kind of keeping that at bay by just week by week. Hey, we're still checking on Russ. He's still making his progress in his rehab. You know, it's gonna be Justin Fields this week. Like he's
Yeah.
doing that every single week, and preventing the nonsense outside, or maybe putting the extra pressure on Justin Fields to, hey, I'm playing for a contract, or do I get paid here, or am I a long term option? No, just play to play on Sunday. Do what you do on practice. Earn your Sunday. It's kind of what Mike Tomlin, I guess, is trying to portray. Even though I'm sure he knows, you know, hey
Yeah.
Russ, hey, take your time. Take your time on the review.
I
Hey,
mean,
hey, make
honestly,
sure you're 110% good. Hey, we're good. We're good.
I
Like,
mean, when these when
come
these
in.
when these trades happened and it was between Russ and Fields, I always
Mhm.
felt like it should, regardless, it should have been
Yeah, I
because
thought so too.
he's
Mhm.
like the one that you can get the most value out of. Obviously, talk yourself into like, oh well, he's a bad organization. His intangibles are there. We just got to get him to play good, whatever.
Mhm.
But with Russ, it's like he's already dying out. Like he's been mean to oblivion. Like once you go that far and you're like washed, it's kind of hard to like get yourself. Um, and yeah, like it's on. I mean, Shannon knows a lot of people, so who knows what Shannon knows behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, it would not surprise me at all if this was like a five-headed move from Mike Tomlin, where he's like, or like as soon as he knew like, Russell, or like, it wouldn't surprise me if it was like a fake, because that motherfucker was dressed up. Like he was dressed
Mhm.
for week one. I don't know if he's been dressing every day. I mean, since, but like
Yeah,
week one he was dressed. So
I
it wouldn't
think he
surprise me
is.
if like it wouldn't surprise me if he was went to Russ and was like, "Look, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna create this whole elaborate web of lies because I think that's." And Shannon's right, dude. As soon as he's right, because as soon as they announce Fields is the starting quarterback for the rest of the season, he knows that he's gonna have to go on ESPN and argue with Stephen A. about that shit for like 7 minute segment.
Mhm.
Or if not,
And my
then
yeah.
as soon as he gets like as soon as Fields has a bad game, as soon as.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
and then this goes back to the Devonte Adams fucking trade again. I hate Steelers fans. I hate the Steelers. They have their they have six. I feel like they never suck, even though they kind of have like
Somehow they always had a winning record.
yeah, which but like
Or not, just a non-losing record.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
think Steelers fans Devonte. I just don't want them. But like good in terms of like deep playoff runs, and
mm.
that's why I don't want them to get. But at the same time, it's like honestly, it's whoever gives us the best pack. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
guess so.
that being
I
said,
hope so.
whatever. They're in playoffs. I think they make random website. Found says. Um, Broncos Jets. We kind of talked about this. Broncos are probably still.
Mm-hmm. We don't even can't even learn anything from a game like this. Like
I mean, I still think that.
in the oh yeah, for sure, but
I don't want to cross them off completely.
yeah, no.
Let's just look at. Well, yeah, I don't want. I don't.
That's fun.
The
Jets are
Jets,
fun. I think the Jets are still fun
are they frauds?
for
A
right
week.
now. How can you judge a game like that? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Judging the. Let's just follow this. They to the Niners, which at the time had lost. They barely beat the Titans. They beat a terrible Patriots team, and then they lose to the Broncos. Probably also gonna end with like only 5 wins. 5 wins.
It's also his what fifth game back. Still settling in.
But he kind of is exactly
not-
like. What did you picture
Not
Aaron
really
doing
a
at this?
solid
What did you
guy.
picture this anyway? Like,
Their
how good did
defense
you
was
picture
good.
Aaron to be anyway? I don't
I mean, for sure, but
picture.
I mean,
Honestly, it's
a
going
little better than
exactly
he
how I
is
thought it was
now.
gonna go.
I mean, a little better than he is now. It's not. I mean, he hasn't been like terrible.
Yeah, but like,
It's just it's receivers and it's his
yeah.
option to come during mini camp and build a relationship with these guys and work with them, practice, get reps in.
Okay, how about think of
No.
it this way? What
So
about just
so this
pretend
is
Aaron
his
doesn't exist? The rest of the team, the defense, like Salah, his decisions as like a head coach, like
he
don't even
makes no
think about Aaron.
decisions though. Like he does nothing for that team.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
Clearly.
the Jets as like a
The Jets are a good football team. They're
because now they got the Vikings and
if we
Bills coming up,
remove this
and the Steelers, and then they play. But
it don't
after
matter.
4 weeks, I think they might be fraudulent. This is it, because if they can't beat the Broncos, regardless of,
Fraudulent from how are they frauds if you didn't think they were going to be that good in anyway?
well, they did have a lot of
Exactly.
preseason hype. They had a lot of preseason. I think.
Mm.
I think. Okay, let's. We had.
I mean, I don't think neither of us
No, no.
said they were going to win the division, right? So
What I was looking for earlier. Um. AFC Jets 9.5. You have the over
over.
on the Jets 9.5.
I'm sure they can still get to 10 wins. I'm sure the Bills will be at 10 wins this year. Obviously, the Dolphins aren't getting close to 9.5 now, so
But the Jets need 10 wins to make the
no.
play. They need at
I
least
mean,
10, and that's even if they get 10, they might not. But they need. So I mean, Vegas is saying nine and a
I
half.
mean,
That's pretty
it's
much the.
tossed up. It's a toss up, dude. I don't think they've been. Yeah, they're exactly how. Yeah, I guess they're exactly what we thought they would be so far.
But 10 wins. If Vegas is putting them at 10 wins, that's them saying, or 9.5 wins. That's them saying like look, the Bills are 10.5.
Okay,
So,
and they're dead even right now. So what? They're
but the
2-2.
Bills?
They're still 0-0. No, they're 2-2. They're 2-2. Their record. It's not like they're 1-3. It's not like they're 0-4. Like they're two
The
and two.
AFC South enough. All right, so you don't like it as frauds. Where do you want to put them?
Fun.
Are they fun?
Fun should be above frauds because I think, yeah.
I like fun. We need to make.
Well, swap out fun for what?
It's just they're not fun. I don't have I don't enjoy watching the Jets.
Well,
To be,
I enjoy watching
I mean, I
Aaron
enjoy
Rodgers
watching
slice and
football.
dice,
That's for
dude.
sure.
I mean, yeah.
But like, they're not. Maybe
No.
maybe even frisky.
See now, and then now you're saying frisky. I don't understand
Because
what you're
I
saying.
feel like they can. Yeah,
No.
but frisky does.
Next,
They're
Eagles, Bucks. Forget the Jets. They're fun. They have Aaron
okay. Well,
Rodgers.
we'll see.
That's a
We'll
great
see.
fun matchup to watch. Brian Flores' defense against Aaron Rodgers and his knowledge and everything he's seen and seeing how he can counter that. That's dude.
Okay.
said- it's
FanDuel.
just fun football. What are we talking about?
Oh, you fuck. What do you think the line? Where are they playing? In Minnesota.
Probably like 6, 5.5, 6. Minnesota
5.5.
4,
2.5.
2.5. I think that's because it's overseas and you don't know what's gonna
Oh,
happen.
that is because it's overseas.
Yeah, dude, just the most random outcomes happen overseas, bro. Yeah, that's why. If yeah. The Jets
Yeah,
might actually win that game because it's in London. Like, I mean,
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's Sam Darnold's aura doesn't
I'm only
travel over in the states. In the states,
um Bucks.
I like the Bucks, man. Yep,
Bucks in playoffs. They should have lost.
I
I think
respect. Yeah, exactly. I
they
respect
fucked
what
me.
Baker's doing down there, man.
I love Baker. Baker.
Yeah.
Um,
Wasn't a fan, but he's definitely earned my respect within this last season and a half, for sure. Yeah.
oh, they got the Browns. They got the Giants. Okay, maybe they can climb back, but I don't like what I saw. I think there's no argument here.
Frauds, man. Yep. Now that's a true fraud right there.
Commanders, Cardinals, Commanders.
Playoffs?
Offs.
Question mark. Jaden Daniels is fun to watch. I was watching a little bit of that game, and he has a better arm than I thought as well. Obviously, he showed that last Monday night, but as far as like zip on a ball, like on a little slant route or something, I'm not just talking about like a deep pass. Nah, he can he can let it go for sure.
Yeah, he's like something. I didn't. No, no. Um, yeah, Cardinals are air fraud. Oh, what's their record?
2-2, I think.
I guess. Um, I just wonder what happens. Kyler Murray signed a 5-year, $230 million contract with the Arizona Cardinals in 2022. Through the 2020 season, averaging 46 million comes with the. So what was like the what was the expectation?
I mean, you have the Niners and the Rams in that same division, the Seahawks in that same division. They're I
Niners
don't
and
think
Rams are
anyone
Rams are
had them
done.
doing something. I know, but before the season, nobody had the Cardinals doing nothing.
Unfortunately for them, I think everybody thought that the Washington. Uh, Next game, Patriots Niners. Cross off. Lead. Brock Purdy is actually playing very well. A lot better than he's definitely gotten a lot better. If his Madden ranking last year was or his overall was like 80 something, at least bump him five points or um Brock Purdy currently leads the NFL in passing yards 1,133, pass yards per attempt 9.3, deep completions 9, deep passing yards 292, deep passes dropped. That faces. First downs 60. Nice. Uh, Anyway, he's like running. He's like running for first downs. He's fucking. Uh, he's running all over the place, using his legs to get first downs, and he's throwing the ball deep to Debo, and they're looking a lot than he did last year, and he's kind of carrying. I think before it was kind of like, oh, like this guy's a system quarterback. I really don't.
I mean, he still has a run game.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, he's still Shanahan. He's still under Shanahan, but
Yeah.
regardless, I still think he's. I still. There we go. But I honestly don't care. I think that good. They're 49ers. I think they'll figure it. They got the Cardinals and the Seahawks. Packers.
It's a
The
good run of games right there. Damn.
I do feel like the parity has gotten a lot better this year. Like we have a shitload of two and two teams. Half the league. The most history. Oh, the teams that feel impossible to get a read on. Okay, might give me whatever. The Chiefs and Vikings are definitely good. The Jaguars not so much. Those are the only teams still with a goose egg in the wins or losses column. But there are an absolute glut of teams stuck somewhere in the middle, teams that feel impossible to get a read on. Are the Eagles coming or going? Is Baltimore back? What's happening with the Packers? Was the Saints breakout real? And did we really spend all summer hyping up the Jets and Cowboys for this? Those are just 6 of the 13 NFL teams sitting at 2-2 after 4 games. And though 2-2 is not a death knell, only 7 such teams have gone on to win the Super Bowl. 4 were this century, in 2007 Patriot squads 03, 04, and 17. So what do we make of these 2-2 teams? Let's do 2 power rankings first and look at who are worth investing in or ripe for fate. Oh, okay. Here we go. Don't kid yourself. It's already over. Raiders. Bears also the litmus test. I mean, I agree. They beat the Raiders and they lost to the better team. Falcons. Here we go. Much of Atlanta hype this offseason was simply a litmus test for an average team in what looked like the worst division. If the division is not competitive, that may no longer be good enough. Broncos. The Broncos look beatable or bettable week to week as long as underdogs with this defense and their long shot value on Denver to win the division at 3,500 plus 35. Implied under 3% when they're probably closer to 8 to 10. Colts are ahead of them. It's getting late early. Anyway, Jets are 7th. Rodgers should continue to round into form coming off his injury, but it's probably time to treat this team as what it is, a pretty mediocre squad on both sides of the ball until proven otherwise. Fair. Fair. Now your team is right into that. There's too much talent to write off Dallas completely, but I can't invest in this team right now. The Cowboys probably already won 2 of their easiest games, and the upcoming schedule is pretty tough until Thanksgiving. I need to see a confident Cowboys win against a quality opponent before believing. Saints. We've seen glimpses of greatness. Saints. I'll play Carr for MVP at 7,500 in case New Orleans steals a winnable game Monday night, and I'm looking into Saints futures. I'm not a believer in the rest of the division, so a 225 bet looks pretty tasty for a team. I'd make a coin flip in the NFC South. If you don't think the Saints can hang in Kansas City, wait a week, get an even better price. Packers are 4th. Eagles are 3rd. Maybe Hurts and his coaching staff are rotten, but I can't quite quit on this team. I'm not ready to buy futures either, but I'll keep playing 1 week at a time until out of the bye and see if the Eagles can be healthy. I don't. 49ers as good as any NFL team in the NFL, and I mean, I don't know. I don't remember this last time there was. I don't remember teams either 2 and fucking win. All right. So that Chiefs Chargers. champs. But Rashid Rice got taken out by his. Luckily, it wasn't a torn ACL, according to. Better angle here, you can see his knee hyperextends quite a bit. This can put the ACL and other structure at risk. I don't see much tibia rotation. Entire leg rotates laterally, so I would more. Not the shin itself, but still the hyperextension on ACL. Best case scenario is a bone bruise. Let's hope for the best. So I think it came out that this is an
I saw that later that day. It was that he's out for the season, ACL.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Didn't people are legitimately upset Rashid Rice? Oh, well. Defty did. Anyway, I'm seeing people on Twitter say that. This
Oh,
from
it's going further testing. I saw literally later that day.
Might not be a torn ACL. The fact that we're now to Tuesday morning and they still don't know, and it's legitimate they don't know, there is what I would call a glimmer, more than a glimmer, some amount of hope that this is not a season-ending injury for Rashid. It still could be, but the ACL tear is usually pretty straightforward and they know it. Now, it still could be that, but the fact that they don't know it definitively yet.
I mean, regardless, I think they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Our division.
I already anticipate, but we anticipate, or I anticipate, Rice being out.
Hey, we're October 1st. Let's say he takes 3 months. Right? 10, 11.
Playoffs, maybe?
Playoffs? Yeah, maybe. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's the Chargers fucking are not frauds. They're just fun because.
Mm-hmm.
And they have Herbert, and honestly, I feel like there was some plays where Herbert looked good. It was like, I know he's hurt, and he was like, trying his best. There was like a drop pass by Hopkins, not Hopkins. J.K. Dobbins. I mean, they hung in there. They look good. I think their defense is also pretty solid. And it's just they're one of those Chargers out. Also sucks because I think if they would have,
Yeah.
Fake to Dobbins, looking up top, gets it away in time, back in the end zone. What a catch! Touchdown, McConkey. And Herbert got laid out in front. Got the right call. Fake to Dobbins, looking.
Chargers. Um,
Take off.
Browns. They're pretty much done.
Yeah. You cross the. You gotta cross them.
They're 2 and. I'll put them next to the Chargers. Who knows what happened? But I will say no Adams, Crosby, but defense came through. The Raiders were trying their best to lose the game, and I still think the offensive coordinator sucks. And Zamir White fumbled again. And oh, nice. Here we go. Damian Lillard with the.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's fucking right, dude. He's not worth a second round pick.
Yeah, he's worth more.
Yeah, he's worth. But that's what they said that they fucking want.
Believe that.
So this was to end the game. So offense was trying their best to give it away. We go up. We go up 2016. All right. And we're up. Browns get the ball back a few times, and they fuck that up. Here we go. Oh, this is. So they do an end around or one of those ones where you hand it off to the receiver. End around. I forget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
DJ Turner scores, runs up the sideline. In the so then that makes it 20. After that, Browns punt, Browns touch. They go for 2. They don't. Raiders get the ball back, punt. Browns get the ball, they punt. End of the fourth quarter. Shotgun. Game ends with them at the 9-yard line trying to score a touchdown to win. And that play. Crosby's replacement. So our defense came through. There was actually a lot of good plays on the defense. Paulo Mao, the dude who a backup safety, he had a pretty dope sack. The defense just showed out a bunch, and of course the Browns suck, so that's not saying a lot. And Deshaun holds onto the ball a lot longer than he should have to, but easy for us to sack him. But yeah, I was geeked. The defense played well. The offense looked like it always did, and Minshew had some good throws, but it was always when the play was breaking down and he was backyard football type shit.
Yeah.
That is what. Did I feel good about the win? No, but I mean, am I glad we beat the Browns? Yeah. Where that lands that. That's why I put the Raiders in. Actually, let's put them in frauds because they're probably frauds.
And then,
So
and then the stuff off the field.
so then this morning, I guess, or last night, I don't fucking remember. I guess AP liked the tweet or liked the Instagram post Devontae getting traded, and here's
K
Adam.
Adams. Let's get it right.
Sorry, here we go.
Story happens where they think your coach or your coach did, I actually don't know, likes this post about you
Thank
getting
you.
traded.
So why even talk?
When you heard of that, I guess my first question is, how soon did you hear from coach?
Real quick before he says anything, I just hate that like this is our life now. Like back in the day, you would not hear about any of this stuff because like there was no social media, and this is just so stupid that it's like I like post all the time. I'm on Instagram and I'm scrolling, and if something's funny, I'll be on people's stories.
For sure.
They'll put a video of like their grandma drunk. Someone will get a party on a Saturday. Karaoke. I'll like it. Oh, that's fun. It'll be something sad. I'll like it. It'll be something that's like inside baseball, and I'm like, oh, I know what that is, so I like it. Maybe AP sees this. He doesn't even do it on accident. He thinks it's funny that they're saying that they're gonna. It could be a lot of reasons. Maybe the exact reason is for this reason. I don't doubt that either. But I'm just saying there could be a lot of reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that I just hate that this is like a
Or there could just be no reason, and he just was like, "Oh,
that's funny." They think we're gonna trade Devontae.
Yeah, exactly. But just not even think about it and just double tap real quick. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him. I haven't talked to him. So I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know exactly what that was about. Obviously, I got, social media is a beast, so it's a lot of people out there that saw it and wondering what's going on and people reaching out. And yeah, I haven't spoke to him.
Well, I'm surprised by that. I would think he'd hate. That's okay. Well, I would think I mean, you work together every day, so if that, I would say,
Right.
oh shoot, I accidentally hit that, I unliked it. Now it's this huge story. Is that just kind of like what the dynamic is? That's not something that you want to hear from him?
Honestly, it's hard to comment on. And I'm sure you would
Repping that
imagine,
Fresno State
as such, but
crew neck.
it's one of those situations
Iron
where
as fuck.
I just keep my head down and keep doing my thing, and let the chips fall where they may, as it pertains to that. But I haven't. There's been no communication with anybody from the team since that became a thing. But it's kind of just like the weekly
Yeah.
"What's up with Tay" thing. It's always some sort of drama, but at the end of the day, 1-7 doesn't create any of it. So people can say what they want, but I'm just chilling, trying to be the model for not stirring the pot and just locking in and doing what I got to do.
I mean,
What a guy, man.
to be honest,
What are we talking about?
I agree with.
How can you
It's
not?
because there's like also like the footage of the receiver Netflix show where he's like, oh, fuck, like. But at the same time, it's like, well, yeah, he had Garoppolo at his fucking quarterback, or where the fuck was our quarterback at the time? Of course, in hell, And then, I mean, it just goes back to the fact that they fucking after making the playoffs with fucking Rich Bisaccia, they hired McDaniels, they fired the fucking fired like all the remnants of Gruden. They bring in McDaniels. McDaniels does a shitty job, which is already kind of apparent up with the Broncos. He gets rid of Derek Carr, which is, Tay wanted to play with, right? And
The reason why he went there, yeah.
yeah, one of the reasons I would say like I would say like 30%, like above average quarterback, I would say. So like, and then now, and he's like, oh, I've been playing with the Packers. I kind of want to do my own thing without Aaron Rodgers, which was apparent because first year with the Raiders, he had crazy numbers. I forgot what record. Got like some Raiders.
Yeah, probably a Raider record.
Yeah, and then after that, they're like, no, we're getting rid of Derek. So they get rid of Derek with no proper replacement. Oh, who's your replacement? Garoppolo. Like, what? He's a backup for the fucking Rams. And he's just in hell. Like, what the fuck is he? He's already 32. Like, like already older. A wide receiver life doesn't last that.
Mhm.
And he's literally, it's either him on one side or Crosby on the other. And either one of those guys, if they just feel like it, they can win us the game. And that's literally why we won Ravens game. Both decided at the same time. Fuck it. And it's not the coaching. Like coaching is clearly not doing it, and it's not the quarterback because clearly the quarterbacks haven't been put. And I don't feel bad for Raiders at all. They fucked this up. The owner fucked it up. And Devontae wanted to not be here to play with Gardner Minshew. I'm sorry, but like no disrespect to Gardner Minshew, but like, come on, like.
Oh yeah, I think he's
We were-
self-aware enough to know
We were on the
that
cusp.
for sure.
We were on the cusp. They were like, "Oh, we're just like a player away." Like, look, we like Gruden got fired, sure enough, but and he's had bad draft picks. Like, at least we were on the cusp of like winning. We're on the cusp of playoff run. Oh, like who the fuck was our best receiver before that anyway?
Can you
Like
tell me?
Nelson Aguilar. I think it was like Nelson Aguilar and honestly Waller and Aguilar. I think. So, um, but yeah, I mean, come on. And honestly, I think this is the Raiders trying to. I think this. I wouldn't be surprised if this or there's been beef between. I don't know if there's beef between him and AP, but I've the whole business decisions thing.
Mhm.
I don't know if you saw, but AP like apologized for it,
Yeah, I seen that.
and it's like now I'm thinking like, okay, did AP say that like directed at Devontae way? Because they lost to the Panthers pretty badly, and like maybe he was like, "Dog, I didn't Packers to come here so that I could be losing to the Panthers my third year."
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Maybe.
but like now he has an injury. Because I was like, what the hell? I mean, I knew enough to be out. It kind of took me by surprise.
Yeah, he probably has something. He's been lingering the first 3 weeks,
Yeah,
and he probably said,
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna be put myself in this
You know what?
position
Yeah,
just to lose to
exactly.
the
You know
Panthers.
what? Whatever the injury, let's just say it's a hamstring. You know what? My hamstring hurts a little bit more this week. I can't play Sunday. Yeah, simple.
Anyway, let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. Interesting how things unfold here.
Devontae Adams is a nice guy. My understanding is that was his specific language, that he preferred to be traded. So let's get to where we stand. Of course, this has been months and months of speculation. We know plenty.
Because also, if it's like if everyone's gonna say I want to be traded and the Raiders keep leaking shit or whatever, whoever the fuck is leaking shit. Because the first guy I saw tweet anything about this, all I saw was the AP liking the tweeting, and then it was this fucking guy who leaked after that. Like escalated quick. Like 12 hours ago. More on this to come. League source with knowledge of the situation that the Raiders are growing open to trading Devontae Adams. Has become. So this is like the initial leak, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like, oh, turns out Devontae asked for it. So it went from that to this, and now Devontae wants to be traded. So hopefully it's
Plenty of teams called the Raiders trying to trade for Devontae Adams. It was always met with a nope, not into it, not into it. The Raiders are trying to win. They're trying to win now. And of course, Devontae Adams has wanted, ever since the Raiders very famously traded for him for the Green Bay Packers, he has wanted to be a member of the Las Vegas Raiders. My understanding, and again, this is something I reported with a good friend Garofolo over there, is that yesterday this all changed. This is when Devontae Adams informed the Raiders that he would prefer to be elsewhere. No doubt it has been a tumultuous season for Devontae Adams. Got injured, his hamstring late in the week. There was the accidental or whatever like from Antonio Pierce on the Instagram post. I'm sure that did not go over great. And this is where we stand. Devontae Adams still nursing a hamstring, still would prefer to be somewhere else. And there's going to be a legitimate and very real market. And of course, we're going to speculate on potentially where he could go. It starts, but certainly does not end with the New York Jets and his old friend Aaron Rodgers. this is something, until it happens or until we are for sure it doesn't happen, going to be a massive topic in Las Vegas and all over the NFL.
I just want whatever I want. I kind of want him to go to the Commanders. Makes sense. You just wanted it. Are you? So they have space. I don't want him to go to the because I don't think. I think they're very. I feel like the same thing might happen to him if he goes to the Jets. Like, let's say he goes to the Jets, and they end up sucking anyway, and then Salah gets fired, and Aaron, isn't as good next year. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Aaron's got like 2 more years left in him after, or maybe 1 more after this year. But
yeah,
I don't think the Jets. I don't think he's.
Yeah, and like and that's not gonna solve their problems. Having Devontae is not like their problems isn't. I mean, I guess kind of, but
It could help.
I mean, I've even seen the fucking Niners. I mean, do a fucking give us deep, or I don't know, like.
Interesting stuff, man. Yeah. Devontae. Yeah, this Devontae story is gonna be nuts. At least it's gonna get pretty wild once we get closer to the trade deadline.
Oh, the Bills. That's what I was thinking. Devontae Adams trades most scary for the NFL. Chiefs. That would. Next most scary for the NFL. Bills.
Possible.
I like the Bills. Fun Cowboys. I don't think that's
not gonna happen.
Well, it would be fun. I just personally realistic Steelers. That
fair.
Nostalgic
Yeah,
Jets. Low key fire Commanders. Not low key fire. This high key fire. Also low key fire Lions.
Not gonna happen.
That's also high key fire.
Chargers would be sick.
Also low key.
Oh my god.
Actually, Chargers. I don't think that would.
Wow.
I mean, look.
That's still in division. I don't think that'll happen either.
No, but it's like this in division shit doesn't really matter to me as long as you're getting proper like compensation.
Yeah, but that in division trades don't really happen.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yay for aesthetics, Ravens. That would also be actually the Ravens.
That's not gonna happen.
Shitty Patriots. That is really shitty. The best Saints.
No.
Yeah, Rashid Shaheed back up. Um. Anyway, fucking, can't wait for the Devontae Adams jerseys to. Bills Ravens. Great Sunday night game. You and I were very excited about that game. Fucking great. Ravens. If they could just play like that again, I would like them to be playing. So I'll say that the Bills are playoffs still. One thing is that their defense and especially obviously because like you do a lot of shit on them. So I think on teams that have better defenses where Josh Allen can't go nuclear, it's gonna be hard. But I do think their vision.
Yeah.
They barely beat the Cardinals in a shootout. Makes a lot of sense. The Dolphins, Tua got hurt, but they were that game. They beat the Jaguars, out of the Jaguars, and then they lost to the Ravens. This Texans game is going to be a good litmus test for them because all of these teams have kind of Texans aren't as good as the Ravens, and they're a lot more shaky. And I would say their defense is like as good, or maybe a little bit better, maybe a little worse. So this is a good test, Texans Bills, for both teams to see what they're both actually made of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Monday night, the first game, did not watch any of it. But I hear that the Titans won. I mean, I still think they're cross off. Did Mason Rudolph come in?
Yeah. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't think anybody watched that game.
Yeah, these teams are done. The Will Levis train is over with. The Seahawks, we had them last week in playoffs, question mark. I think I'm gonna keep. And the Lions will put them in no doubters because I think. I asked you what do you think is like the craziest win of the season, and I said the Raiders beating the Ravens, which is true. But also the Buccaneers beating the Lions. I don't think the Lions should have lost that. Although the Bucs are a good team, the Lions probably should have.
No, that was the game. Campbell was like, "That's on me." Like, he had some clock management issues there.
I don't think it's an abomination if the Lions ever score less than 3 touchdowns. They should never, or have less than 24 points. I think so. So yeah, I mean the Seahawks looked. They almost came back a little bit, but not really. Their defense is pretty decent, and knows I think as good as I don't know. Either they make the wild card, win the division, or they barely miss the playoffs. But I couldn't tell you which. They're at the very end of the playoffs.
Yeah, fair enough.
I do put them above first. Yeah, this is. Are you? Oh, you're undefeated in fantasy, huh?
Yeah, I'm cooking on fantasy, bro.
I have a question.
What's up?
I have it in divisions.
Yeah.
I kind of want to put it. I want to take that off. Should I just wait for the start of the next?
Yeah. Well, what is that? What does that mean, or what does that do?
Come on. So see how it's like in two. How it's like in 2 divisions. It's Division 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay, if you look at my other league, have it. One is more like on default settings, but this one is just one big thing, and then it's just top 16.
Regardless, don't the top 6 teams make it regardless?
Yeah, but it's just. I think it kind of. I don't know if it fucks with anything. That's why I was saying. Like, I think it makes no difference. But so you think if I change it, people will get upset?
Well,
Oh, it
Yeah,
messes with
I
the.
mean,
It messes with the. I think it messes with the who faces who. Okay, fine.
oh,
I'll wait for the playoffs. Right now, in theory, you would be playing. Would have a bye, and then anyway, you're 4-0. Something. Last week, Dallas beat Atlanta beat New Orleans. Chicago beat LA at 9. Pittsburgh lost. 2. The Jets lost. The Bay won. Cincinnati won. Houston won. San Francisco won. Vegas. Kansas City won. Miami lost. Okay.
wait, I can't see. It's paused.
Yeah, Dallas won. Atlanta won. Chicago won.
Yeah,
Indianapolis won.
6. You got 6. No, I got 5. I got 5.
Got Vegas correct. All right, so I won.
I think you're first this week.
Yeah, all the odd numbers. Like I went first.
Yeah.
there's 4 teams on bye. So. Get even. No. England. I mean, fuck, that's another. Uh. That's Seattle.
Okay.
I think they just. That's the last game that Daniel Jones played last year. Day nighter.
Wow. Okay. Wow, New England and Miami is gonna be such such a oh my god, yeah. Wow. What a wow. Give me wow. Give me Green Bay. Jordan Love at Rams.
Packer fans travel well. Um. Baltimore against Cincinnati.
Give me the Bears.
Big Tampa.
Give me Indy. Give me the Colts. And Joey Flacco. Give me Joey.
if Houston beats Buffalo, they'll have the same record as the 3-2. The Jets would have to beat.
Vikings, yeah. Oh wait, your turn, right?
No,
I know
your
my
turn.
turn. Give me. Give me Denver.
I think it's gonna go back. The Raiders are gonna win one, lose one, win one, lose one. I
Give
got
me
Houston.
Sean Payton. Houston. Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna be a good game.
That's like the only game I'm gonna watch. I'll watch just that and maybe.
Cincy, Baltimore. You'll check in maybe.
Well, yeah, maybe. I think I'm gonna put the red
It's
zone.
in Cincy though.
I'm
It's
gonna
in
put.
Cincy, so I don't know.
I'm gonna put the Houston Buffalo game on the TV, and I'm gonna have the red zone on my computer. Normally, I have it switched.
Give me the Niners. Bang bang Niner game.
Nice. Hot take. New Orleans Monday night, baby. Manning cast. Oh yeah. You're a car doing here. I don't know, Pate. Just cover 3, Pate. I think Belichick's like a permanent first half guy.
Good. Dude, I
Great, dude.
love
I love him.
Belichick. What he's doing. Yeah.
They're making.
The Gruden, dude. Gruden, Belichick.
Yeah, we're kind
I
of
love what's
swimming in
going on.
content right now.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it, dude. Anyways, with that being said, give me the Steelers.
Minnesota. England, Miami.
Oh my god. Can I get a bye?
No. But you know
Can
what?
I skip?
It might be Drake May. It might be Drake May.
Yeah, give me the Patriots because of how just because it's in New England. I mean,
Yeah, 4 away team. Oh. Didn't talk about. It's gonna be back to back. Are Thursday night games always division game?
I don't think so.
I feel like they should just keep it that way, because like at least that way the opponents know each other better, so they don't gotta prepare as much. That makes sense.
I guess, yeah.
That way it's like the product is better because games are always a lot close.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fucking Jets. I think we covered everything. Good. I'm in the. How are you liking your Anthony Shadur Hunter both top 5 picks in draft?
Back-to-back wins.
Quick look.
Back-to-back wins.
Travis Hunter first to the Jaguars.
Hey, as it stands right now,
Oh, Shador's 5th. Oh,
As it stands right now,
yeah.
I'm just saying. And I didn't even know who's running this tankathon. I'm sure every other mock draft looks similar. Mm-hmm. It's all right. It's just an eye test, man. It's just an eye test, man. Come on.
Carson Beck. Hey.
Yikes.
You look good. The
Yeah,
Saturday
in garbage time.
they almost came
empty
back.
In empty calories, yeah. I would hope you
What?
come
How
back.
is that empty calories?
Dude,
This is not the same as like being down
Dak has done this
45-10
his
and scoring a touchdown.
Oh my God,
They
it
were
was
a
the same thing. They were
magnificent
down
play.
35. They were
They
down
were
like 35 something.
and they lost because their 17-year-old did like the craziest shit ever. Like that was insane.
Oh, they
That shit
lost
was
because they.
empty calories is when it's like you're scoring a touchdown. It's just 3 minutes left and your running back gets a touchdown and make it 17-45. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, but
This is not empty calories. They were
no,
right
empty
there.
calories is doing that over and over and over again until you're almost there, and then don't. If you don't come back and actually win the game, that's all. That's automatically empty
No,
calories.
that's a bad no. That's not garbage time. That's not garbage time. Garbage time is like there's like you're just scoring. It doesn't even matter. Like the defense, like the second
Garbage
stringers.
time is whenever the defense is just sitting back and doing whatever, dog. That's empty
Garbage.
calories.
We're gonna
And
look
that's
up what
exactly
garbage.
what
Let's
was
look up
happening.
the definition of garbage time.
No, watch the game. Look at the Alabama defense after they were up 35 something.
In sports, garbage time is a period toward the end of a timed sports competition that has become a blowout, when the outcome has effectively already been decided, and when the coaches, one or both teams, will decide to replace their best players with substitutes. That didn't happen in Georgia. We're like had to play defense.
That's different in the NFL, dog. In the NFL,
Well, we're talking about Georgia, Alabama here.
You're right. But their defensive, the game plan the changes. You sit back, and that's what happens.
I still think that was a good.
No, it was a good game. I'm not saying
that 17
It was
year old
good. It was a good
insane.
game in the first half, and then until the last like 5 minutes of the game.
Cameron Ward dropped to 4th. He was first like a week ago. I'm a solid. Oh, dude, I went to the USC game on Saturday. I don't even think I told
you. Oh, for real?
Yeah, I was
Who
there.
They play?
Wisconsin.
They won, right?
It was actually pretty sick. We were in the student section.
Sick.
We were in the student section, and I was drunk because free game.
Fire.
But it was hot as fuck. Anyway, the SC is asked first half. They were asked the first half. Then they were up 38-17 or something. But they were down like 10-17. They just looked like they were not up. But Cameron Ward's dropping. I think I'd rather have Cameron Ward than Carson Beck, to be honest. I just want a quarterback from the damn Shedeur Sanders is above all these guys.
Mm-hmm. There's levels to this.
Let's see what ESPN has.
It would be 25. Yeah.
One Jacksonville Jaguars. Calvin. Okay, offensive.
What?
Tackle. Offensive tackle.
What is this?
Well, it's because they're going off need. That's what. Cincinnati would take Travis Hunter, wide receiver, cornerback.
Well, that's obviously not good.
The fuck? Cleveland Browns take a wide receiver? There's nothing. Oh, they also have Shedeur Sanders 6th. To the Titans. Then another tackle, then a corner, then a fucking edge rusher.
Another thing too, chance that can happen. Deion Sanders has been pretty clear about he's gonna Eli Manning and Peyton Manning both Travis Hunter and Shador. Like I promise you, neither of those guys are gonna be in Carolina. Promise you.
Then they're gonna be top 5 then.
No, probably not. But it should. And teams will probably still try to. They'll still go top
Why
5.
wouldn't you want to go to the Jackson Jet? Oh,
Because there's better
what about the
teams.
Dolphins? I would go.
Yeah, Dolphins is an option.
I'd go
I'm just saying teams
to
like
the
the
Patriots.
Patriots or teams like the
I'd go to the Bengals.
Panthers.
Yeah, I feel like Travis Hunter would go to the Bengals. They would chase Burrow. Did you watch the end of the Virginia Tech game?
Yeah, I saw the highlight of that. The
Touchdown or not a touchdown?
the touchdown or no touchdown review, all that. Yeah,
That's a touchdown, right?
I don't know.
They called it a touchdown on the field. I feel like there wasn't enough to overturn that. If they would have called it incomplete, and then the incomplete stands, then I'm like, all right, that makes more sense. But they called it a touchdown. It looked like a touchdown because this motherfucker like straight up has it. They're all just kind of floating in. But typical Virginia Tech, fucking me over. It's not like I guess I'm it. Virginia Tech is always working my ass in Dynasty.
Here they are in real life, huh?
Real life. Right. Get a strong 2 hours and 30 minutes.